and your nose. I need a quilt because my legs are kind of cold, but I didn't want to put on sweatpants. Everybody knows. Oh, turkey, yes, Thanksgiving is coming up. I'm so ready to have some yams. What am I singing? Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. Let me turn off my little personal heater. I hope that you guys are doing great. I am doing well, and I'm here to do another chit chat video for you guys. And I'm really excited to do this. Why? Because right around the corner is going to be New Year's Eve. Everybody's going to have their new year, new me. I'm doing me, cutting people, losing weight, just doing me on a new path, enlightenment. Just get ready for the memes. Get ready for the statuses. Get ready for people talking to you about it. What's your resolution? What are you going to do? You know what? I just want to tell you guys out there, including myself, this upcoming year or even tomorrow, shoot, today, make sure you are knowing exactly who you are. Make sure you are uncovering your individuality, your unique individuality, and you know what, leaving your rep at the door. This whole new year, new me, new person, it really starts with the man in the mirror. Oh yeah, if you want to make the real effectively, you gotta look at yourself. Oh, chimo, Mike, for real. It starts with the person you look at every single day. That is who controls your decision making. That's what controls your emotions. What you say, you control that, boo. Don't nobody control what's going on but you. Remember that. I tweet a lot throughout the week. I made a post about growth and how this year has been a growth year for me. I've been spiritually, mentally, and not necessarily physically nude this year in order to grow, and it's been hard, it's been tough, but I've enjoyed the process. Not going through life and saying my life is shit. No, absolutely not. I'm just okay with having sometimes negative emotions. I'm okay being angry. I'm okay being pissed off or mad, but I don't let it last too long. Even if I'm in my joyous moments where I'm feeling amazing, I'm not gonna be like, oh Lord, something else is gonna happen. I try to enjoy each and every emotion, each and every moment, being okay going through that up and down of emotions because it's natural. I'm a human being. I'm not a robot. And for all of my life, I felt like, and I put myself in this situation, nobody else, that I had to be a robot in order to help others. And that's whack. The rep to me is really the belief system that you have acquired from other people for your life. Message. Y'all remember when Keenan Ivory Wayans would be like, message? To me, that was a message. This year was the first year of my life. And yeah, I haven't been here too long, but it's the first year of my life that I really, was okay with my personal belief systems, how I felt, voicing my opinion, and being totally fine with steering me and Jesus, steering my life in the direction that we believe it should be going. And I'm perfectly okay with that. There have been some bumps in the road. I have been fearful. I've been scared, but I had to keep going through it. I had the opportunity to read a book from Adani Badmus. The book is entitled Absolutely Enough. And this is really geared towards young women. But I believe after reading this book that anybody can read it. It's a really quick read. It's like 107 pages, but it's 107 pages of goodness. You have 5 parts in the book. The way it's broken down is great. She gives examples. She gives her own life story. Sometimes when you read self-help books, it's like, you shouldn't think like this. And it's like, hello. You felt like, hey, you're good where you are, but you just could work on a couple things. I'm like, you know what? That's the truth. And I also love that she incorporated some of my favorite authors, Brene Brown, Miguel Ruiz, also Eckhart Tolle. That's my homie. Yes. I have a physical book Hall of Fame. What that is I'm a reader by nature. I get a lot of ebooks. Why? Because, hey, ebooks are a little bit less expensive. You can read it. You can see if you like it. I love the library because, hey, it's free books. You see if you like it. And then if I feel like, whoa, I do not want to return this book, that means I need to head to Amazon or Barnes & Noble and get a physical copy of the book. So after I read this book, and that says a lot. This is like Oprah's book club, okay, homie? I felt as though I need a physical hard copy of this book. So head over to absolutelyenough.com. I know I have the ebook, but I need a physical copy and I want her to sign it because this book was dope and I know I want to refer back to it. But for my book Hall of Fame, you can look at it, you can flip through, but you cannot check these books out. I will give you any of my ebooks, any of my paperbacks, but my hardcovers, you can't have them. Because I don't want you to mess that up. It just stays on the wall. It looks pretty. I definitely need a hard copy of this book, and that really says a lot. And that's something that I want to do in these chit chats and also on my Instagram and my Twitter, is let you guys know what I'm reading and what's helping me, because it can in turn help you. One thing I loved in this book, your personal belief system. She talked about this in the book, and she was saying how, of course, whenever you start growing up, Your personal belief is everything around you, what people have told you, and you just take it and you run with it. But as you grow, as you get older, sometimes you shake it and sometimes you don't. And for me, it was the don't. I always believed what other people thought was good for me was great. And I never thought on my own. This year, I started to say, hey, damn it, I don't want to do that. And been okay with it. I don't flinch when I get ready to hear what somebody has to say. I'll take the constructive parts, and if I don't like it, it's totally fine. I don't feel as though I have to have my representative all the time. And your personal belief system, it's really, really complex. And I was like, oh shoot, this is a lot. But one is how you view God. That is huge. The second one is also really important, how you view yourself. And the third, I guess, all of these are important. The third is how you view the world around you. It is absolutely okay to be yourself and to have your own belief system and to also be open to encountering new things and accepting other things, because how you feel all the time is not what somebody else is going to feel. That representative, she full of shit. God cannot bless who you pretend to be. Boom, there it is. There were some takeaways from this book that really resonated with what I've been going through this year. Number one, accountability, which has helped me, you know, to leave that representative alone. Accountability for my own actions, and also holding others accountable for what they do to me. Because sometimes you like, so-and-so said that, but it's all right. No, it's not. Hey, you said so-and-so, I didn't like it. That caused me to feel so-and-so, X, Y, and Z. And hopefully next time you don't do that. This way, you're fine. You let it out. And also that person ain't know not to do that no more. Also, accountability for myself. If I said something out of the way and somebody checks me like I check them, I have to be able to say, oh my God, my intentions weren't to hurt you or to say anything out of the way. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Accountability. I used to be a super huge procrastinator. I'm really working on it. I do not say I'm a procrastinator anymore because I don't want to have that title and that label on me that I put on myself. So I changed it around and saying time management and we are becoming better friends each and every day. So I'm holding myself accountable. If I tell somebody, hey, I'm going to do so-and-so, I make sure that I do so-and-so. I mean, ain't nobody got time for that. If you're going to say you're going to do something, do it. Accountability is so huge because there's so many compartments to me when it comes to accountability. Another one is taking inventory with your relationships, okay, with God, other people, also the relationship that you have with yourself. You really need to take good inventory with that. You have to make sure that you are feeding yourself good stuff. You are around other people because other people's energy, I don't know if you know this, but it affects you a lot. So this is a big one for me. Accountability for my own thoughts, child. Oh my God. What are you feeding into your brain? What are you feeding yourself? I'm always reading. I'm always trying to do different things. I'm trying out new stuff, working out, meditating, to feed my brain with wonderful, good stuff so that I'm not sitting around letting my mind wander and I'm going out of control and I'm going crazy. I need to be stimulated, but I need to be stimulated with good things. I used to be stimulated by bad things, negative stuff, craziness. I have to switch that around. Another good thing in this book was having a steep, like tea. You know how you steep the tea bags and you let it get stronger? You need to do the same thing with yourself. And I thought this was like the dopest thing that I read in this book because I had never heard that analogy, like you steep like some tea in order to get stronger. I had never heard of that. I was like, that is so true. Not letting others' opinions about you affect the opinion that you have about yourself. Here I am, and here's the bubble around me. And then around me is going to be all of the criticism and the comments and the tweets and the Instagram comments and everything going around me. Some of them can get to me because, hey, I'm not bulletproof. You know, I get hit in the neck sometime and I'm like, ow, Jesus, that stung. Oh my God. What really resonated about that? Okay, I gotta throw that other one out. This year, that is how I have dealt with people. And another book, Miguel Ruiz, The 5 Agreements, he now has The 5 Agreements out. What other people say and do has absolutely nothing to do with you. And I so agreed with that. And that has resonated with me the whole entire year. I know he has 4 other agreements, but that one is the main one that I absolutely love. If somebody's gonna give you their opinion of you, see if there's some valid points. Like if it's something in there like, oh yeah, this is constructive, I can definitely use this. But if it's very negative, got a bunch of extraness on it, honey, I don't take that. Next. You know how Oprah has those aha moments? Oh, I have oh shat moments. Like, oh shat, that's good. I got to write that down. I'm a writer downer. I had some oh shat moments this year. And I definitely want to talk to you about them because I struggle with a lot of things. Contrary to popular belief, Miss P, she has a lot of things going on. She is not perfect, okay, honey? I don't know why people think that I have a perfect life and everything is wonderful and daisies around me. Okay, maybe this is one reason why. This year, I've been super, super positive, and whatever happens to me in my life this year, I've been able to bounce back from it and have a positive spin with it. But at the same time, nobody's life is perfect. So I don't know. I still struggle with different things, but I'm doing the work, as Iyanla says. For me, I've had my own workshop. I've been the only participant of this workshop because I made it for myself. And it's really how to overcome your fear as well as your struggles by having the faith that you need to do it by doing the work. Okay, because y'all know faith without works is dead, right? It's the truth. You can't just sit around saying, Lord, I really need your help, but I'm going to just sit here on Instagram. Ain't nothing gonna happen. You can have your own workshop for yourself. Title it whatever you want. Leave the representative at the door. The representative ain't chat. Whatever you want to title this workshop, you can. In there, start doing some work, okay, so that you can get your certificate. I like to see my year as like a game, okay? Or maybe like a semester. I broke it up in 4 semesters, okay? Kind of like 4 quarters of a game. You see how I did that? First half of this year was super, super scary because I knew I wanted to take this journey, but I was scared as hell. I was like, oh shoot, I got a lot of demons I need to deal with, just a lot of coats in the closet, honey. And I'm not ready to put these on. I'm not ready to throw them out. Crazy thing, inside, you really know what's going on. You really know what issues you need to work on. But you like to just have that representative and put on different coats and think that everything's okay. And that's what something I was doing. A message, what you resist is gonna persist, and what you attack is gonna disappear. Y'all remember in Harry Potter, I hate to have Harry Potter references, but you remember when they were trying to fight off the Dementors and they had to go through all these little training. You really had to attack what's going on in your mind and steal everything so that the Dementors couldn't get to you. It's the exact same thing with what is going on in your life. Okay, if you're not a Harry Potter fan, you remember the movie Divergent? Okay, I recently just saw Divergent. And they had to steal their minds in order to get out of the different crap that was going on. Same exact thing. You have to attack the mental mind games that is going on in your mind, aka your ego. I always say that everything that is going on in your mind that makes you think too much, that makes you think you're not enough, that makes you second guess yourself is going to be your ego because you're not listening to what God is saying in your life. Second half of the year, I opened up. I became a lot more vulnerable with people around me. I had to tell myself, girl, you're not okay, but it's okay that you're not okay. You don't have to be together all the time. You have to work on progress and not perfection, sweetie. I have realized that, hey, whenever you invest in something, you have to realize at one point in time, you might get hurt. You open up that bubble, that window of getting hurt. It happens. It's inevitable. Third half of this, I had to make sure that I started working on me and finding outlets to support that. You remember when I was talking about meditation, kickboxing, other outlets that I worked on? That really helped me. Running. I love doing that. Sometimes you just have to be calm and chill and not let life affect you so much. Now I'm in the 4th quarter. I'm just working on not getting tired. Come on, Kevin Gates. It's so easy to revert back to your old self, do the old things you used to do, have that rep meet somebody at the door. It's so easy for me to revert back, but I'm like, no, I cannot do it. Reading a book just like Absolutely Enough has really, really helped me, and I definitely want you guys to check out absolutelyenough.com. You can get you a copy. It's a dope book. Get your friends some stocking stuffers. There were a lot of points that really resonated with me, and it made me do this video to basically tell you guys, hey, you can have struggles, you can have fears, but you definitely need to put all of that fear, all of that struggle, and move it into doing something about it. Because if you don't, you're just gonna sit there in that worry, in that struggle, in that constant fear, and it's gonna drive you crazy. How do I know? Because I went through it. Daily struggles for me, but I'm learning how to overcome it and get to the issues. You know what I'm saying? So down below in the comment section, let's have our own little mini workshop. Let's talk about this. I definitely want to interact with you guys on a deeper level. And I want to know, you know my struggles, you know what I've been working with. What are your fears / struggles that you're working with and you're going to put into action with your own personal workshop? Let's talk about this down below. I look forward to talking to you guys. And hey, you might know somebody in the comments that's going through the same thing. We can all help each other. And that's the thing, you don't have to do it by yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching this long chit chat video. I'll definitely have another one in December. I'm gonna try to do one a month. I think that'll be great. Doing one a month, talking, having a long chit chat session, and I will get it in. Check out Absolutely Enough. That's gonna be my Miss P book of the month. Yes, I need a stamp or something. Somebody make me a book club stamp. That'll be dope. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.